time to get nasty. We are back here at Superkick'd. Brother, how you doing?
I couldn't be better. Those words, they fit with me. The word nasty might be my middle name. That's how I do it. That's why I wear sunglasses inside, because I'm nasty.
Making his way to the ring is the man they call Phil Atlas. Been out of Superkick'd for months. Last time we saw him was the king of the six.
He got screwed. He got screwed by Orlando Christopher, you'll remember.
Yeah.
He's right up at the top, reaching for the championship. And who is it? Who is it but Orlando Christopher from the balcony to have his own concoction to draw that line all the way to himself and get that key to the city? Unbelievable stuff, Chris.
Johnny, he's been away with a broken arm, touring Japan, touring Western Canada, but he's back here at Superkick'd. And boy, oh boy, has he picked a first opponent in his return in Brent Banks.
It doesn't get bigger than Brent Banks. It doesn't get bigger than Brent Banks, as I was going to say right there. This guy is known as being one of the top wrestlers in Toronto today. You can talk about all the promotions you want, the different indie promotions that are going on in Canada and the United States. This guy is looked at as being in the upper echelon, as he likes to call it, money in the bank.
He is, like you said, Johnny, money. And I don't know if Phil Atlas is cashing checks his body can't cash.
I think so. I mean, he might be in over his head here. Obviously, he's himself a 10-year, 15-year veteran in this game, so he's not going to be scared of anybody. But Banks is starting something new, a new era like it is in Superkick'd. It's a new era for Brent Money Banks. No more all black everything. He's doing it the right way this time.
Here we go, Johnny. Phil Atlas in his return to Superkick'd, taking on Brent Banks. Our opening match here at Toronto likes it nasty. The bell is rung. Phil Atlas, Brent Banks.
Chris, this is a match that is starting the show, but it can just as well end the show. With the amount of talent that you have in the ring, this could be a main event on any card in any city across the world. I don't care what anybody says.
Both of these men are studs in the ring. Phil Atlas, of course, as we mentioned, has been away from Superkick'd. The last time we saw him was the king of the six. Suffered a broken arm, but he makes his return tonight.
You're right. No, the broken arm had him out for a little bit, that's for sure. He took, oh my God, we're gonna let him finish here, Chris. Oh, could be that quick.
Oh, just like that.
Atlas letting Brent know, buddy, you could have been done that fast. But like you were saying, the broken arm, is that gonna have a factor in this match? How's Phil gonna be able to?
Oh, Brent Money Banks is turning the favor. 2. And just like that, Brent Banks is showing him how close it could have been.
And that's how close of a matchup this is. If you're betting at home, I feel bad for you because it's hard. It's hard to pick the winner in a match like this.
Both men missing clotheslines. 2 equal competitors. A shove by Brent Banks. Showing him the money sign again. Once this match is all said and done, Phil Atlas is going to remember Brent Money Banks.
Oh, you're damn right. Like I said earlier, Brent Banks wants to have a new journey to the top. He's not doing it with all black everything anymore. He's doing it on his own, and he's proud of that. The Hakim Money persona, it's about being sure about yourself, about believing in yourself. That's how he's doing it now.
Look at the athleticism to start this match. A pair of leapfrogs. Brent Banks down in the corner. Oh, and an arm drag. Takes Phil Atlas into the corner.
And that's got to hurt the arm of Phil Atlas, like we mentioned earlier, the broken arm. Luckily for him, he uses his feet mostly in his offense.
Brent Banks charging, misses in the corner. Oh. Phil Atlas responds with a right.
Proving me wrong.
What's Phil Atlas? Making the chest sing, Phil Atlas.
All night long.
The top 40 hits playing here at the Longboat Hall. Your very European uppercut there from Phil Atlas. Must have learned that in Japan.
Absolutely. Phil Atlas, a man that's toured in Pro Wrestling Noah, has been in the Junior Tag Team Tournament. Okay? This is a man that's a CSW champion with Shane Saber, a tag team champion. He's been all over the map. But of course, working pro wrestling, Noah, and being a tag team competitor there. This guy's background is phenomenal.
Oh, look at that.
Just like that move
Oh, that drop kick.
Just like that move from Brent Banks.
Brent Banks is on fire. Leapfrog, drop, backflip, drop kick.
The guy can do it all in the air. He feels more comfortable when he's going in the air than as opposed to being in the ground. If Atlas can shut down that air game, he has a chance here.
Atlas leaps over top, somersault into the corner. Oh, takedown of the charging Brent Banks. Kick to the chest.
Atlas got a swagger. After doing his city tour, 21 cities in 21 days across Canada, that does something to a man. You're wrestling in front of all sorts of people across Manitoba, across Alberta, the prairies, everywhere.
Obviously no ring rust on Brent Banks or Phil Atlas.
I think if anything, they've honed their skills more, Chris. They haven't lost a step. They've added to their amazing ability in the ring, which I don't know if it could get any better, but obviously it has.
Phil Atlas now waiting for Brent Banks to get to his feet. Charges and misses. No!
Move from Banks there. Very smart.
What a kick by Brent Banks.
The best thing he could have done for his career is disassociated himself with all black everything.
Brent
Look
Banks,
at him now.
He's got the finger pistol out, and he's going to the top. Phil Atlas is going to meet him. Oh, a springboard drop kick. Sends Brent Moneybanks to the outside. Phil Atlas now slingshot over the top, lands on the apron. Oh, and a kick to Brent Moneybanks. That sound of that kick echoed throughout the Longboat Hall here in Toronto.
The educated feet of Phil Atlas, they're all over the map. You never know where they're going to come from. Beware if you're in the ring with that man.
Phil Atlas now taking some time, playing up to the crowd.
Oh, he's going for it.
Going.
Little 420 slash on him.
Oh, but Brent Banks meets him. Oh! Slams Phil Atlas to the mat. Cover 2. Oh! Almost a 3.
I thought for sure that was it there. What a move from Banks.
A thunderous power bomb by Brent Banks.
That's how sure he is of himself. He bets on himself. That's why he's called Brent Money Banks. He'll bet on himself any day of the week. You gotta admire a man that will do that. When he's willing to start from the bottom and climb each rung to be Superkick'd champion once again.
Brent Banks charges in the corner, whips Phil Atlas to the center of the ring. We're gonna see some high-risk maneuver now from Banks. Leaps into the corner. Oh,
I think he lost his
lands
swing.
awkwardly.
Oh, he might have hurt his knee, Chris.
Big Brent Banks knee buckled when he hit the mat.
Oh no, that could be a devastating point in this match. That could be a turning point.
Referee checking on him, making sure he's okay.
Can he continue though? Will Brent Moneybanks be able to continue?
Phil Atlas, I think this is, you know what?
No,
Phil
they gotta
Atlas.
stop the match. He's not all right. You need a doctor out here.
John, I think Phil Atlas should capitalize on this right
He's
now.
an honorable guy. He's not going to be one of those scumbags.
Honorable schmomorable. Johnny, you gotta win a match.
Winning the match is most important, but I think ethics to some people are even more important. You gotta admire that as well. They gotta stop this match. Stop the match.
No, John, Brent Banks working his way up in the corner. Phil Atlas distracted right now by the referee. Brent Banks misses with a clothesline.
Right to the knee.
Atlas focusing on that leg.
Very astute, the educated feet from Atlas.
Atlas just kicked his leg out of his leg.
That's hard to do, isn't it? Atlas not letting up. You didn't want him to let up. Look at him now.
Atlas into the ropes, ducks the clothesline, and a drop kick to the knee.
That's gotta be it. You take away that high flying from Banks, what can he do? There's not much left in the arsenal after that.
Atlas has seen the opening now, and he's seizing the opportunity.
The fans remembering what Phil Atlas stands for the KUSH. Yes, it keeps us so high.
Phil Atlas, baseball slide to the outside, tripping up Brent Banks. Oh, what a kick! What a kick to the head. Brent Banks, whether it's a kick to the knee or a kick to the head, Phil Atlas is targeting the whole body of Brent Banks.
Oh, like I said, those kicks can come from all over the place.
Oh, misses.
He missed that.
Missed a splash from the outside. Brent Banks getting his knees up.
Those kicks can come to your shins, give you shin splints. It can come to your head, give you concussion, come to your body for body shots that are very, very invariably tough on the inside of your body. They kill your intestines, your ribs. Let me tell you, it's not pretty.
Both competitors struggling to get to their feet. Brent Banks showing his disdain for Phil Atlas. He's just echoing the sentiments from the crowd here at the Longboat Hall. And now the chops and the forearms.
Oh, those are stiff right to the chin.
A kick from Banks. Able to kick despite an injured leg.
Well, yeah, he's pretty much wrestling on one knee right now. Tries to drop an expletive to Phil. He took a knee to the face.
Atlas missing with that kick. Oh! Brent Banks in a hook leg, two. Almost a three for Brent Banks.
What an opening match here.
That slam from out of nowhere.
And when I say that these guys can be on any main event card, I mean it. Look at what you're watching. These are top men in the industry right now.
The crowd fully behind Brent Money Banks. Brent Banks now plotting his next move. Is he going to attempt a high-risk maneuver with one leg?
Crazy.
With one leg. Phil Atlas.
A match like this, a win in a match like this can get you closer to that ever so elusive Superkick'd championship, the King of the Six championship. The wins matter here.
Phil Atlas torquing on that leg. Oh, and a super kick to the side of the head. Going for the cover, hooks the leg. One, two, almost a three. Almost a three.
So close, Kris. Some of the fans, they're questioning the call there.
Phil Atlas now dropping that knee onto the knee of Brent Banks.
Sometimes you're willing to lose a little bit of cartilage in that knee. You take the repercussions now, and you just ask for forgiveness later. That's all you can do in a match like this. Listen to this crowd.
The crowd is absolutely on fire here. But I have to, you know what? Phil Atlas is going to have to cop. He's going for a half crab here. He's going to have to get Brent Banks to tap. Now it looks like a slingshot into the corner. Banks counters on one leg to the top, but his feet got kicked out from underneath him. And now hung up in the tree of woe.
The damage to Brent Moneybank's knee has been insurmountable. I don't see him coming back from this.
His foot caught underneath the turnbuckle. That's got to be tearing on the knee. It doesn't help.
Those hits! Look at those hits from Atlas! Referee, do something there! Come on!
Atlas has done nothing wrong there, John. The knee is caught.
There's a 5 count in the corner, Kris. You know it better than anybody else. And this ref hasn't done anything about it.
John, if the crowd would shut up for a second, you could hear the knee snap, crackle, and popping.
Like Rice Krispies in your cereal every morning.
You know it. Atlas, Banks.
How is he going to continue?
Both men on the top. Oh! Brent Banks with enough strength to toss Phil Atlas off the top rope. And now, slowly but surely, Banks leaps. Oh, what a cutter!
That's it.
Cover, 2, 3.
Yes! Moneybanks with the win!
What an amazing win for Brent Moneybanks with a springboard cutter. A springboard cutter from out of nowhere in the corner. Brent Moneybanks picking up a huge victory against Phil Atlas in his return to Superkick'd.
This is all about Brent Moneybanks' new rise to the top. Listen to the crowd. He's money in the bank. He's bidding on himself to go all the way to the top for the Superkick'd Championship his way, his terms.
And he's also got the middle finger salute to Phil Atlas as he leaves the ring. A slightly different attitude from Brent Banks. He's more focused.
He's more focused. He doesn't need help from Kingdom James, from Tarik. That's honorable, man. And the crowd, they're on his side now because they know. They know what this guy can do.
And he did it on one leg.
Unbelievable, man. That's heart. That's gusto. Phil Atlas taking a number of losses in his time, but the crowd, they appreciate Phil Atlas, Kris. As he gives a bow to this crowd, they appreciate what he does.
Gonna go home and smoke a bowl. Phil Atlas.
Like he does best.
Johnny, we got a newcomer here to Superkick. Goes by the name of Joon-Tae. What do you know about this man?
I can tell you a few things. He comes from Chiang Mai, Thailand, a man that has an adverse background in the monk lifestyle. For 5 years, this man went without speaking a single word to anybody in the industry. And the fact of the matter is, that's all I got, because he's a very mysterious person. Not a lot is known about him. He's one of the hottest free agents in the game, and Superkick hasn't been able to talk to his representatives because he hasn't even talked to his own agents and representatives himself until this year.
Very mysterious man is this Juntai, and he's going up against a brick shithouse in Aaron Orion.
You're damn right, man. That's putting it mildly. The man, he's trained all over the military in the United States. We're going to get into that in 1 second.
A former soldier, Aaron Orion, brick shithouse, and he's making his way to the ring right now.
This is
the brick shithouse, Aaron Orion, and the relative newcomer to Superkick, Joon-Tae.
Not relative, this man is a newcomer. It's his debut at Superkick'd. An adverse lifestyle in the monk background. He's been a monk, actually. He's trained in that type of philosophy. He believes in that lifestyle. A man from Chiang Mai, Thailand. And you wonder why we haven't seen him at Superkick before. It's because he hasn't talked to anybody in about 5 years. Just talking to his own representatives now. And now he's here in the biggest place, the biggest industry of wrestling in Toronto. Welcome, Juntai.
Well, I hope in those 5 years he was studying his opponent, because he's going to need all he can muster against the former Army Ranger, Aaron Orion.
Yeah, you're damn right. This man is a guy that has taught jiu-jitsu to Army members in the United States. I mean, if that doesn't tell you how tough the man is to work with guys that need to kill people in close quarters, he knows how to do that. What a match we have here. Two killers.
Orion treating Juntai like a rag doll right now, just tossing him around the ring.
The size and the brutality, as you say, the brick shit house in Aaron Orion against the striking skills of the man from Thailand, Juntai.
Juntai's going to have to use his quickness to his advantage, his high-risk ability.
I tried to get through to
Going
Juntai.
for the cover one, just a 1 count.
Juntai earlier in the day talking to his representatives, and they can't even get a lot out of him. But what we do know, he's a striker. He comes from Thailand. He's got an inner strength and inner confidence about him. You can almost feel it. It's eerie when you're outside here on the outside of the ring.
Juntai sends Aaron Orion into the corner, teeing him up, charges in and eats an elbow. Aaron Orion saying, not on my watch. And a boot right to the snot locker.
Those are the close quarters. The what? The what?
Orion on the middle rope. Oh, twisting suplex. Orion feeling it right now. Finger guns, charging, misses.
Oh no!
Running right into the post.
A little bit.
Oh, and a spinning heel kick from Joon-Tae.
A little bit rusty for Orion in those close quarters again.
Joon-Tae going for the cover. 1, 2, 3.
Oh!
3.
Is that it? No, referee Rick saying it's a 2.
Just a 2.
Happy fooled.
Just a 2 from referee Rick.
Well, like I was saying, Orion teaches men, grown men, for survival of working in the Army, how to work in close quarters. It's unbelievable what we just saw, him killing himself in the corner there, but that's what he's going to be able to do. If he knocks that down on Juntai.
Oh, Juntai dropping the knee right to the chest, going for another cover, hook the leg, 1, 2. Just a 2 count this time.
I love the contrast in styles in a match like this too. You talk about the strikes versus the powers. And both guys believe in themselves in a certain way that you couldn't even explain, Kris.
Joon-Tae, a high flyer. Aaron Orion, bricks shit house. But Joon-Tae right now in control. Aaron Orion though firing back, bringing that knee up. Oh, but runs right into a kick. Joon-Tae signaling the end. Going for a cover. 1, 2, 3. 2, John.
That's just a 2.
Referee Rick.
He's on it this time, that's for sure.
He's almost got me twice in this match, referee Rick.
It's been that close, I think. I think that's how close this match has come to ending, and Rick is that good. He doesn't need an instant replay. He's got such a close eye. You got to respect that in a referee, in a zebra.
Aaron Orion looks like he's on Dream Street right now.
Oh yeah, he's
taking the kicks to the chest.
He's back in Afghanistan right now, for all we know.
Orion in the corner. What is Joon-Tae going to have in store for him? Orion! Oh! Hits the ropes. Oh! Shoulder tackle. And a back elbow.
Coming out right now from Orion.
I can't believe Orion charging out of the corner. Oh, look at the agility from Orion. Power slam and a cover. 1, 2, 3. No!
Have you ever seen a man,
just a 2,
285 pounds, move that quick?
I have never seen the quickness from a man built like Aaron Orion.
Unbelievable.
I didn't know he had it in him, John. Oh, an uppercut.
Think about
Joon-Tae.
The path that
misses.
These men have taken across the globe.
Oh, what a backbreaker.
To get to this spot right now.
Hooking the leg in the cover. 1, 2, 3. No, just a 2.
Juntai all across Thailand, Asia. To get here. Orion fighting in wars, protecting America, becoming a trainer to train other Army soldiers how to work in jiu-jitsu and fend for themselves. It's
both men have traveled the globe. Oh, but Aaron Orion traveled across the ring right into the double knees of Joon-Tae. Joon-Tae now measuring Aaron Orion. What are we going to see here now from Joon-Tae? Oh, we're going to see him eat a forearm.
He's still going somehow. Oh, that's it. How is he still standing right now? How is Juntai on his feet?
Aaron Orion, is he going to go for steel rain? Orion going for steel rain. No, Juntai blocks it. An elbow to the jaw of Aaron Orion stuns him. Oh, and a leaping Yakuza kick in the corner.
That's it. That's it.
Cover 1, 2, 3. It's it.
It does it. Juntai. What a what a mysterious man.
A humongous victory for Joon-Tae in his Superkick'd debut. You corrected me earlier, John. The debut of Joon-Tae, an impressive one against the former Ranger, Aaron Orion, nailing him with the leaping Yakuza kick in the corner.
To come in and get a win over Orion, that's no easy to beat. That's no easy task. He didn't make it look easy. Obviously, Orion is as tough as they come, but damn, that was very impressive. I can't wait to see more more from Juntai.
He huffed and he puffed and he blew the brick shithouse down.
Takes a lot of air, takes a lot of wind in those gas pipes in those lungs.
I somehow imagine this isn't the last of Aaron Orion here at Superkick'd.
Oh, no, no, no. This is just the beginning.
To surprise me here when you got RJ City and Psycho Mike, the two bad guys.
Quote, I think, because yes, the Apple may have changed their personality a little bit, some of the character traits, but the crowd has loved them more than ever, and they've been the most beloved competitors in Superkick'd, arguably, so it tells you something.
Two of the most creative men at Superkick'd. Psycho Mike asking for the fans to hold the ring ropes open for him. RJ City, of course, helping out as well. I hope we see a moonwalk, John.
Oh, man, RJ City's got all the moves. The man refers to himself as a new age Sammy Davis. Who tells you enough right there?
Who do you think hits the high notes in this group?
It's undeniably RJ City. We know Psycho Mike. We know he's got a strong voice, but let's listen to the man.
John.
We're gonna walk up there right now. We're gonna fight what we do.
The man is delusionally. He actually thinks his competitors can't hear this right now, Kris.
John, we have no idea what's happening, John.
You stand on the right side of the ring. I'm going to stand right here. And I'm going to listen to the music by play the music. They're going to come out. We're going to be it on. Play this music.
Hit the music, Johnny. There's no way anybody else heard that.
It's impossible, right? If you're living in RJ City's world.
Well, obviously, Donovan and Dickie need to turn up the hearing aids.
Donovan Danhausen and Dickie
Bronson and Danhausen need to turn up their hearing aids, just like I need to be better at saying their names.
Well, Danhausen, I don't blame you, Kris. He's a new name here at Superkick'd. We're just finding out about the man, but let me tell you, he's had 5-star matches across the United States against Ricochet, against guys like Johnny Gargano. He's beat Johnny Gargano. The man is unbelievable. Look at him. If you don't believe me, look for yourself.
Dickie and Donovan walking right into a trap of the two very bad guys, RJ City and Psycho Mike.
It's tough when you're making your debut and making me look so smart right now, but I promise you, these guys are very talented.
Here's a cover, 1, 2. It's tough when your competitors were in the center of the ring with microphones discussing their very diabolical plan in front of all of Superkick'd.
And it's your debut. You're not known by these fans yet. Listen to the crowd chanting for Psycho Mike and RJ City. They feel at home. This is home turf for RJ City and Psycho Mike.
Psycho Mike with a shoulder tackle. A very plaid Psycho Mike. Oh, but a knee to the lower back.
Bronson.
Dickie.
We're learning about Dickie as well, a man that's never lost his XCIW Tag Team Championship. He's been screwed out of it. A master in the tag team wrestling art. He's taught that man right there, Donovan, a lot of what we see right now, those stiff kicks.
Donovan tagging in Dickie. Dickie looking like a modern day Iron Mike Sharp, if you ask me.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I love that. Hit it on the head.
Dickie,
be a legend in Toronto like Iron Mike Sharp was.
Dickie with some very interesting wrist and hand attire. Helps his grip. Yeah. Helps him to grasp his competitors.
Well, that's something he learned from the House of Truth.
No confirmation as to whether it helps him grasp anything else.
Oh my. Oh my.
Dickie, though, in full control, makes a tag, to Donovan.
It's a tag team artist there. And
Psycho
if we were
Mike.
worried about them and going into hostile territory, it seems like they've become well equipped now to the surroundings.
Donovan and Dickie obviously getting over being jumped at the beginning of this match.
Look at Dickie. Bronson so comfortable in that corner. A tag team artist. Look at this work here.
Look at these two. The teamwork is impeccable.
That is a veteran of 15-year experience. You don't just learn that overnight, Kris.
These guys obviously teamed together in the past.
No, they haven't. They have not. But
a bridge and a suplex too.
Dickie has trained Donovan. This is his first time as a team, but they've worked with each other, so they know each other in and out. Kris, absolutely.
You're kidding me. Did you go over all of that at the beginning of this match?
Hey, let me tell you, House of Truth, this is the truth, all right?
Do I need to turn up my hearing aid?
Listen to the crowd, Kris. I don't think you need to turn up your hearing aid for that.
I'd rather not. I'm going to turn it down now that the crowd is making too much noise for me. Psycho Mike needs to make a tag here, John. Doing his best to get to his partner, RJ City.
We need a bad tag here.
Dickie Bronson makes a tag to Donovan. RJ City in the ring, ducks a clothesline, hits the ropes, ducks an elbow. He sends Donovan into the ropes. Oh! Slams him onto the mat. RJ City now.
He's clearing some space here. What's he got in mind?
He's going to the top, it looks like. No! Oh! Just a kick to the side of the head. Leaps over Dickie. Kicks him to the head. RJ going to the top rope. RJ leaps from the top, double axe handle. RJ City measuring Donovan. Shoots him into the ropes. Slingshot into a suplex. Goes for the cover, hooks the leg. 1, 2, and Dickie for the save.
Phenomenal tactics from Dickie Bronson.
Psycho Mike in there. He whips Dickie to the outside.
The man is astute, knows when to save.
Psycho Mike.
Get in there.
Psycho Mike now grabbing Donovan by the tights. Hoists him up.
Electric chair, maybe?
Danhausen going to go for the ride.
It's a high place to be. And I'm not talking about the 420 cushion. I'm talking about... Oh, there's Juntai.
Juntai distracts RJ City. Donovan sends Psycho Mike into RJ City and rolls up.
What are you doing out here?
1, 2, 3, and that's it.
Why is Juntai? He got a win already. What is he doing here? Bronson, we said they went into hostile territory and they stole a victory thanks to Juntai.
Johnny,
I have no idea why he's here.
Johnny, despite being jumped at the beginning of this match, Donovan and Dickie picking up the win here with the help, with the assistance of Joon-Tae and Donovan Danhausen having his feet on the ropes.
Danhausen learned that maybe at the House of Truth, probably learned that from Dickie Bronson because the man is so crafty. That's an upset in my books. That's a huge upset.
The two bad guys just weren't bad enough tonight here at Superkick'd. I'm interested to find out though, Juntai, his association with Donovan and Dickie.
Your guess is as good as mine, to be honest. It's a very odd pairing. What's wrong with RJ? Seems frustrated.
Obviously not happy. He was pinned. Donovan had his feet on the ropes. Referee didn't see it.
You don't see that type of fire out of RJ City that often, but you can understand his frustration for sure.
Psycho Mike, tears in his eyes. The hook, Jeff Brooks making his way to the ring. Look at this monster. This man does not look friendly, John, at all. The hook, Jeff Brooks making his way to the ring. The hook, Jeff Brooks, does not look like a friendly man here, John.
I talked to the man earlier today. It wasn't safe for me, so I had a Superkick'd bodyguard with me for the discussion. Get into that later.
Weighing at 159 pounds and hailing from your local skate park, Jody!
John, this is a match we've been looking forward to for quite some time. Our girl Jody making her debut here at the Longboat Hall. But I don't know what the hell she's thinking getting in the ring with a guy like the hook, Jeff Brooks. I don't know what this is all about.
I can tell you, Jody Threat is not scared.
No, she's going toe-to-toe. She's going nose.
She's
to
not scared of anybody, anything, any species. And I'll tell you, Jeff Brooks calls himself the most powerful species in the world. Look at Jody, not scared at all.
No. Jeff Brooks, though, placing her and oh no.
That's not going to sit well with Jody Threat, I'll tell you this.
Jody.
One of the baddest girls in the world, one of the baddest people you'll ever meet. Adverse in the skateboard.
John, a clear sign of disrespect. The crowd fully behind Jody here. They lock up in the center of the ring. And now Jeff Brooks with Jody by the hair. Jody stomps at his shins, hits the ropes, choke slam perhaps. No, she blocks it, and a slap from Jody, and a drop kick.
You sense any fear there?
And a clothesline over the top.
You sense any reservation there from Jody Threat? I don't think so.
Jody Threat feeling it. Jody Threat, she's bringing it to Jeff Brooks, chasing him around the ring. That could have been a mistake though. He's got her by the hair and whips her into the turnbuckle.
As I was saying earlier, I talked to Jeff Brooks, but I needed a bodyguard with me for my safety because the man, he refers to himself, I should say in English, as one of the baddest species on the planet. 6'3", can do a shooting star press from the top rope. The tallest cruiserweight in the world is taking it to Jody Threat.
John, you can tell he loves the top turnbuckle because he's feeding it Jody's head.
Jody Threat, I couldn't be more proud of her. You want to think about anybody in this industry and a point of comparison, think of Joanie Laurer, rest in peace. Think of China. This girl is the 10th wonder of the world.
Oh, here we go. Roll up. Jody from out of nowhere.
Look at Jody Threat.
Cross body. Cover one. No. Not enough to keep Jeff Brooks down. Scoops her up. Plants her in the center of the ring, and that hurts. Look at the pain on the face of Jody Threat. Jeff Brooks now, just a clear choke.
The experience factor in this match is playing a factor right now, but Jody Threat has been strong thus far. 15 years for Brooks, 1 day for Jody.
Experience, John. It's not about experience. It's about the sheer size and strength of Jeff Brooks and the lack thereof of Jody.
Well, I'll tell you, Jody's strong as they come. She's fighting any women. She's killing them. She's killing most men, for that matter. But she's not going to take that from you, Chris. She doesn't ever say no. There's no bone in her body that says no.
Jeff Brooks missing with a boot in the corner.
This is a girl that goes across the biggest half pipes across Toronto.
Jody making the chest sing.
With that skateboard. With her snowboard in the wintertime.
Oh, Jeff Brooks though counters. He's caught her.
No.
Oh,
no.
Slams her into the corner again. Brooks charges.
Let's go, Jody.
Eats a boot. Jody leaps. Tornado DDT out of the corner.
Yes, Jody.
Jody charges and a spear. She floored him with a spear.
Let's go, Jody Threat.
Jody working her thighs by squatting this guy. She's setting up for the F416. Will we see it? God! This time she does. The
Oh my God!
416.
Jody Threat! Jody Threat!
Hanging him up there. Drops him, making him think about it. Cover 1, 2, 3. What a victory.
What a win!
What an amazing victory for Jody Threat here at Super. The first of 2 title matches here tonight at Superkick'd. It's for the King of the 6th Championship. Gavin Quinn making his way to the ring, Mr. GQ. The title placed down in front of me, obviously vacated because of the Cure being dismantled. They are gone from Superkick'd.
Yep, that title no longer belongs to Orlando Christopher. And 3 men that have taken pride in that King of the 6th title go for it tonight. Unbelievable when you have Gavin Quinn, the likes of Young Myles and Hakim Zane, who have all won that King of the 6th title.
Gavin Quinn wants that title back. He's gonna have to go through. Before I was rudely interrupted by ringing us ring announcer Justin, I was just about to say, Gavin Quinn is going to have to go through two very experienced competitors, two former champions, two former King of the Six champions. The man, the Red Dragon, he shines like the sun.
His mama calls him son because he shines like one.
There you go.
Let me tell you, Gavin.
That's why you got my back, John.
Always, forever. And let me tell you, Gavin Quinn, if you remember when he lost the King of the Six title, the man was virtually close to tears. But he didn't let that hold him down forever. He kept fighting and fighting. We've seen him in Key to the Cities, ladder matches. It means so much to this guy to get the title back tonight. So much. To all three of these men, to be honest. They all believe that's their title, especially this guy, a Toronto legend, with his mates from across the border. Together, they're known as the Dope Boys. You know all about them, Kris?
I know all about these three men, two of which are my favorites here at Superkick'd.
Are you wearing one of those custom denim jackets right now?
I might be.
How did you get that? You're that close with these guys?
I'm that close, Sean. I am that close.
I guess I shouldn't be surprised.
My good friend Xavier Walker.
He gave you one.
Custom fitted.
Young Myles doing this on his own. Not using those two amazing specimen for backup. Unbelievable. That tells you about the confidence in Young Myles, this Toronto legend in the six.
Now, John, we've seen this before from Young Myles, and we've seen it in the past with The Cure. Super Future aren't at ringside right now. But that doesn't mean we won't see them at some point in this match.
You're absolutely right. The shenanigans, the devious tactics from one Young Myles. We saw him almost save his best friend last month, Kris Chambers, only to throw the key into the crowd and say F you. That tells you about where his mind state is at right now. He only cares about himself and Super Future, making the Dope Boys.
John, the bell has rung, and it's a triple threat match for the King of the Six championship. As we said earlier, vacated because The Cure
They're
are
gone.
no more.
Yep, and that meant the King of the Six title that belonged to Orlando Christopher is now up for grabs. And all these men have had that King of the Six title at one point in their careers. They believe it defines them and has made them a staple in the city. And it really does. It does so much for their careers.
Look at the speed of Hakim Zane. It's he and Young Myles right now teaming up against Gavin Quinn, Mr. GQ.
Yeah, it's never good when Gavin Quinn, the man who's been on all sorts of magazines.
Oh, Gavin Quinn to the outside.
Takes hits like that to the face. It's never good.
What a clothesline from Young Myles, who has seemed to have formed a partnership right now with Hakim Zane.
No.
Okay, here we go.
Those don't last long in these matches. You know that.
And there you go, John. Now, both men squaring off. Hakim Zane into the ropes, ducks a clothesline, ducks an elbow. Hakim Zane flying shoulder tackle, drops.
Bring it.
Young Myles leaps over top, leapfrog by Young Myles. Hakim Zane hits the ropes. Oh, trips up Young Myles, who lands face first into the mat. Hakim Zane go for the cover. Only a 1 count. Gavin Quinn now slowly making his way back into the ring. No.
I kept a close eye on Hakim Zane earlier today. Oh, big shot there from Myles. The man was loosening up his body for what seemed like hours. And that's why he's able to do moves like that. It's in the air.
Hakim Zane was caught for a split second. No, Young Myles blocks the roll up. Oh, and a drop kick. What a drop kick by Young Myles, and a cover. 1, 2, 3, just a 2. Now it seems like the plan right now, John, is to keep Orlando Christopher on the outside and make this a one-on-one match.
Absolutely, Gavin Quinn on the outside. Maybe the biggest threat right now. These two are smart to fight for it. One-on-one is way better than 1v1v1.
The quickness and the agility from both men. Here comes Gavin Quinn. Misses with a clothesline, misses with a kick, blocked. Now they're just passing them back and forth, John.
Oh, what a stiff shot from Zane.
That shot echoes throughout the Longboat Hall. Both men now passing Gavin Quinn back and forth. I keep wanting to say Orlando Christopher because he was the champ for so long.
Synonymous with that King of the Six title, Chris. That's why it's so easy. It's been a staple with him. But these men think that title should be synonymous with that.
No. Young Myles now pulls off Zane, goes for the cover himself. Zane pulls him off. You're right, John. Orlando Christopher synonymous with the King of the Six championship.
Hakim Zane in that Kung Fu background, the man loves Kung Fu movies. Look at the kick there, playing right into what I was saying again.
Gavin Quinn not having a great triple threat match at this point.
Don't tell him that, he's about to get both men on his back.
He's got both men up. Gavin Quinn,
one more time, Chris.
Adjusting the attitude of both Hakim Zane and Young Myles at the same time, taking my breath away.
What? Is that it? Quick, Atlanta man.
2. GQ attempting covers on both Young Myles and Hakim Zane to no avail.
That move was as sweet as Georgia peaches. Unbelievable stuff from GQ. Oh! More moves like that and you'll get all the magazine covers. Gavin Quinn.
Oh, what a maneuver by Gavin Quinn. And a cover of Young Myles. 1, 2. Kick out. Trying for Zane. 2. And a kick out. John, of course, just as I say, GQ not having a great match, and now all of a sudden he is in complete control of this one.
I think he heard you. I think that spawned him. The man is very astute and he can feel everything in this great hall. The Longboat Hall right here at 1087 Queen Street. Don't you ever do that to a man like GQ again. That's going to light a fire under his ass, Chris.
GQ now feeling it, going to the top rope. Young Myles perched on the top. We're going to see a superplex coming up. Wait, here's Hakim Zane.
No. Zane, what are you doing? Hakim Zane. Don't do it.
A powerbomb suplex coming up. Oh! John, I have no idea what I just saw. A powerbomb superplex triggered by Hakim Zane. Gavin Quinn making his way to his feet.
Zane, this is a man.
Zane's there, so is Young Myles.
That King of the Six title it's his. If he wants it, go get it, Hakim. Go get it.
Hakim Zane in control. I feel like either Young Myles or GQ Gavin Quinn are right for the picking at this point.
Absolutely. No time like the present for Zane.
And of course, as I say it, Gavin Quinn firing back, but now it's Young Myles' turn. Rights.
From the Toronto legend, that man believes he is the King of the Six. He actually believes he owns this city, and I can't deny it. Look at him.
Young Myles tuning up the chins. Some right jabs, finger guns, hits the ropes, and runs into a double super kick that sends him to the outside.
He was calling his shot, but he ate the shot with that super kick.
Some quick knees here from Hakim Zane. Oh, and a super kick to the gut. And a kick to the head. Neck breaker by Gavin Quinn.
Myles up top though.
Myles from the top.
Double knees.
Myles, roll him over. Hooks the leg. 2, 3.
That's it.
That was a 3.
No.
We have a new tap.
Rick, come on. Ocho, ringside. He's flashing up the 2, and we know he's got a good eye. We know Ocho and Ortiz, they got a damn good eye when it comes to this.
John.
They're flashing up the 2.
John, that's just
It's
a 2.
gotta be a 2. Ricky getting the heat right now. And if you know Rick, that's affecting him right now. That could affect his refereeing skills.
John, I think we had a 3. I think we're gonna have to go back to the instant replay.
Oh, Zane missed it with a kick. Needs one of his own.
Young Myles continues to fight.
Look at that awareness from Zane. The man knows every crevice of that ring.
Zane in control. Oh, a cannonball in the corner. John, I think Young Myles has got a case to plead here. I don't know that wasn't a 3 count. Either way, Hakim Zane to the top. Oh, a dragon stomp from the top, but he rolls into a super kick. Young Myles on cover, 2, 3. No, that's it, John.
Young Myles. That's it. Tyson, Jackson, Jordan, Game 6. There's no bigger game player in this city than that man that looks like LeBron James. Young Myles.
We have a new King of the 6 champion.
Oh, Gavin Quinn.
And Gavin Quinn is not happy about it.
No, he's not. He's using the title on Myles. He's lost it. Gavin Quinn has absolutely lost it.
Here comes Super Future.
Super Future.
Xavier Walker, Palmer Cruz chasing Gavin Quinn out of the ring.
Your boys, Kris.
Coming to the rescue of Young Myles, who is the new King of the 6 champion. John, I thought he had it earlier in the match, and as it turns out, he got the 3 count. That's all that matters.
Look at this man, so brave.
Gavin Quinn is signaling. We got Dickie and Donovan back in the ring.
What kind of crew are we seeing here? What the hell? These guys making themselves right at home. And look at Juntai, the mysterious man.
John,
sitting on the outside, not even getting into the action.
We have our answer. What was the relationship between Joon-Tae, Dickie, and Donovan? And now, Gavin Quinn donning the colors, donning the logo, donning the t-shirt of Lotus. Clearly a brand new faction here at Superkick'd.
Oh man, these guys are a force to be reckoned with. Holy shit, Lotus.
And we got, are they gonna shave? Gavin Quinn's got the razor.
No,
he's got a razor in his hand, John.
This is enough.
It looks like
enough, damn it.
Young Myles is fighting back as much as he can. Eats a super kick and gets slammed into the corner. Joon-Tae.
Look at Gavin Quinn directing traffic.
Joon-Tae hits the Yakuza in the corner. Young Myles is on Dream Street, and I have a feeling this is gonna spell bad news.
For so long, Gavin Quinn was on his own by himself. Look at him now. 3 men by his side.
Shaving the beard of Young Myles.
That LeBron James beard. Shaving that beard of LeBron Ramon James look-alike. Young Myles.
He wants to know if Juntai wants to take a shot at it.
Look at Gavin Quinn in this new crew, Lotus. So
Gavin Quinn wants the mic. He has something to say. He's been in centerfolds. He knows what looks good, John. And obviously what looks good is forming this group with Joon-Tae, Dickie, and Donovan, and shaving the beard of Young Myles.
You know what? That's not usually my style, my cup of tea, but I can't help but smile. These guys made a name for themselves.
Super Future back in the ring.
I love this rivalry, Kris. It's gotten heated. It's all for that King of the 6 title.
Palmer Cruz, Xavier Walker taking it to Lotus, but the numbers game proving to be too strong.
Marking your ground, making your stable noticed. That's what this is all about. Gavin Quinn finally with some allies, some people on his side to go hunting for that King of the 6 championship. He feels like it's his. team. We got a man with all the inner strength in the world, and Juntai and Gavin Quinn. Look at this crew. Look at Lotus.
Obviously, the Dope Boys ain't gonna be too happy with what went down here tonight. I look forward to seeing these two teams square off in the future here at Superkick'd.
Holy shit, do we ever. This will be one for the ages, Lotus, Dope Boys. The crews in Superkick'd have never been like this. It's on fuego, Kris.
As it stands right now, your new King of the Six champion is Young Myles.
I don't think he knows it though. I think he's been knocked into the next millennia.
Obviously gonna have to see a barber about that beard. Gonna have to get that groomed somewhere.
The signature look is gone. But he's got the King of the Six title.
Xavier Walker wants the mic. He's got something to say.
Fighting words from Xavier Walker.
Young Myles with the mic now. The champ.
Them fighting words from the Dope Boys.
Now, I don't know exactly who Lotus is. I know they want to notice. Trust me, I noticed. I know that at least every single one that put a mark on your back, you will kick your ass.
Young Myles and Super Future not playing around here.
I don't know what you do. After that, I'm going to go to fight, huh?
This guy willing to fight again after that grueling match. How tough is Young Myles?
Super Future's got a match of their own coming up, John.
You gotta be excited about that, Kris.
I am. They're in the ring right now. They're gonna have to wait to get their hands on Lotus. Right now, they're gonna have their hands full.
We got an impromptu match. We'll see Dope Boys this quick. It's good. It's good for us. Call it a free match, if you will. Big things. We got a new King of the Six champion, the Toronto legend, Young Myles.
Put Lotus on notice. I'm coming for him.
He's coming for Lotus. We got a new rivalry in our books. Dope Boys versus Lotus next month. I'm sure it's coming.
You're calling it.
Calling it.
Rated at 220 pounds.
Oh no, we got Roach.
Making his way to the ring, crowd favorite Roach with his man, Kushman.
Kushman, supply Toronto with the finest grade of Kush. And it's gotten Roach literally into a different place the last few months. He's more free flowing, he's enjoying life. He's living that Bob Marley lifestyle.
Hey John, is it just me or has it gotten a little smoky in here?
Oh, I smell fine grade. I can't wait to hang out with Kushman after the show. The man always knows how to hook me up. Much love to the Kushman. Much love, her. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go, baby.
And it's a new game.
I'm calling it right now, John. A future Superkick'd We've seen this combination before. What do you have for me here?
The sky is the limit, as you said, for San Andreas. A man that could do anything in this industry if he puts his mind to it. The crowd firmly behind both of these men. It'll be very interesting to see how San Andreas and Roach continue as a tag team. Still get to know each other, but the vibes are always high.
Roach and Xavier Walker starting off this match. Are we going to see, though, the two powerhouses get involved here?
Oh, Roach getting down, getting jiggy with it.
I think we're going to have a dance-off here, John.
Roach, Roach, Roach.
Xavier Walker, not one to shy away from the dance moves.
Yeah, man's got a lot of
but he's not here to dance.
He's not playing around today.
Drops Roach with a right hand. And another for good measure.
Oh my goodness, on the way down.
Oh, and one for San Andreas, who wasn't paying attention. Xavier Walker calling Palmer Cruz's shot. He hits the ropes.
That
Palmer Cruz onto Roach.
From Cruz and Walker on full display.
Just a 2 count. I have a feeling Super Future gonna move these two dopes, San Andreas and Roach.
How funny as you use that word dope, as we know that they love their crew, the Dope Boys.
It was clever, John.
It was clever. It was very interesting, to say the least. San Andreas, he needs to get in this match to help out Roach. Those two will pick apart Roach in the corner.
Xavier Walker.
This match can be done real quick.
Sizing up Roach, taking his time.
I don't think our man Ocho is a fan of Roach. If I can hear that clearly.
Walker, Cruz, tag team maneuvers.
Oh, what a shot there from Walker.
Doubling their pleasure, doubling their fun. Palmer Cruz now hooks the leg. 1, 2, got it. Oh, almost a 3. Super Future in control of this match. Roach planted in the center of the ring. Palmer Cruz, the speed and the agility. Xavier Walker, the size and the strength.
It's a perfect team, Chris.
They
why
are.
You love them. One of the many reasons why you love them. Oh, he's gonna ride that like a genuine pony.
The upper and the downer is what I call that. 1, 2, almost a 3. It's a little Molly Percocet there.
Oh yeah, you want it, let's do it. Jump on it. That's Palmer Cruz's pony, if you will.
Xavier Walker now. Roach has got to make a tag. I don't think he's going to do it.
I mean, he hasn't been able to thus far. You're looking at one of the best tag teams in Superkick'd that we've ever seen, actually. But if San Andreas can get that tag, that could change this whole match.
Oh, a sleeper hold. Going to put Roach to sleep here is Xavier Walker.
They're going to let that happen so easy.
He's just wearing out Roach right now. Roach is out. He is going to sleep. Referee check the hand. Lifts it up for the 1. No. No. No.
San Andreas willing Roach to the corner. The best he can. The best he can.
Roach fighting out of this hold. Hits the ropes and runs right back into another sleeper hold.
That is a man that's
chin breaker.
As short as it's time
close on
this industry.
the tag.
San Andreas.
San Andreas in the ring like a house of fire. We got the two powerhouses. Xavier Walker tossing San Andreas into the corner.
With San Andreas, the man's got so much energy still.
Walker runs right into a boot. The GTA. Somersault into a clothesline by San Andreas, and another clothesline.
No, too much.
Sends Xavier Walker to the
Almost too much weight for Walker, but Andreas fighting.
Cruz, runs right into a boot, leaping off the top rope. San Andreas now.
Non-stop suplex. Non-stop here.
He's got another suplex. Will he go for a third?
The three compadres.
No. Xavier Walker with the save.
Couldn't hit the three compadres, unfortunately. For San
Well-oiled
Andreas
machine here is Super Future.
and Roach.
Walker ducks a clothesline. San Andreas is going.
Hey,
Got it.
San Andreas is cooking.
San Andreas feeling it. Real Super Future crack like the San Andreas fault. Now Lupe into the ring.
Uh-oh, we know what happens when she gets in there. Go
Well,
for a
Lupe,
ride.
she's going up to the top floor of the penthouse. To the outside. San Andreas launching Lupe to the outside.
Never gets old. Love seeing Lupe go up high, just like Roach likes to do every single night.
Palmer Cruz rolled back into the ring. San Andreas now stalking Cruz. Cruz charges, misses with a clothesline. He goes up over the top.
Palmer Cruz right on his feet. Look at that.
Oh, sling blade by Palmer Cruz. And now both Super Future in the ring. Choke slam from Xavier Walker.
The speed and the strength that you talk about
They're
all the
setting
time,
up,
Chris.
Setting up for the Myles and the money.
Right on display. That's why they are the best tag team in Superkick'd. It's no
Going
denying
for the
that.
cover. Two. Almost a
God.
three. I thought we were going to see the Myles and the money. Maybe it's Roach.
Oh no! No, he just clocked his own partner.
Cruz striking Xavier Walker with a super kick. Roach feeling it. Passing the Dutchie. Oh, what a DDT by Palmer Cruz.
Oh my goodness, Walker's still on his feet, still feeling the effects though from that kick from Cruz.
Dream Street in the corner is Walker. Cruz charging. Roach blocks it. Walker charges. He needs a
Cruz to the
turnbuckle.
outside, that's where he went.
San Andreas
Oh no.
from the
Rock it
top
down.
rope. He's
Rock
feeling
smash.
froggy.
Rock smash.
Cover 1, 2, 3. That's it. My boy Super Feature stunned here.
That's an upset. That's a massive upset.
A massive upset here at Super Kick. San Andreas hitting the frog splash from the top rope.
Two massive upsets at Toronto likes it nasty. San Andreas and Roach getting the victory.
Palmer Cruz putting his hands on Lupe.
Herb Kushman getting in there. What's he doing in there? Get out of there, Herb.
San Andreas better get in there and save his woman.
Danhausen and Bronson getting the win.
Save
the tag team
Lupe.
division turned upside down here at Superkick'd.
Hold on now, John.
It is. That's a
One
huge
win.
upset, Chris.
One win.
Turned upside down.
It's an upset. The Myles and the money. Laying out Roach. Not a good night here for Super Future, for Young Myles, for the Dope Boys. Suffering a loss, but still the future of tag team wrestling
What
here
an
at Super
upset.
Kick. Still my
Not
boys.
often you see a loss added to the docket for Super Future, but we know they got so much to offer and they're going to be having their boys back in Young Myles.
Tyson Dux making his way to the ring right now. Facing what looks to be a very determined Tarik tonight here at Superkick. In the past, we've seen Tyson Dux in the ring with the likes of Kris Chambers, who is our Superkick champion.
Yeah, they were vying for that #1 contender spot. Dux didn't come out on top, but the man, a 19-year veteran in this industry, he's unbelievable, to be honest. This match is a great same styles, I would say, actually, not contrast, but the attitudes are definitely a contrast. The styles are not. You're gonna get punch, kick, chop. striking all over the place from these men. I'd say the submission ground game, it goes to Dux. But as far as the striking, call it even.
Referee checking out Tyson Dux. Tarik pacing in the corner. The bell has rung. And John, I've said this before, you don't ever mess with a guy that wears a mouth guard.
You're absolutely right. And somebody's about to get their head knocked off in this match.
Tyson Dux is thick right now. He's looking stout, and he's going toe-to-toe with Tarik right in the middle of this ring.
Punch, kick, chop versus the striking and ground game, the submission game of Tyson Dux. This is a match for the ages. A dream match if you're a hardcore wrestling fan.
Tarik, the unstoppable force meets the immovable object right there. If Tarik plans on matching power with Tyson Dux, I just don't think it's going to work out in his favor.
Well, you might say that, Chris, and you might be right, but I'll counter you with this. His precision is better than power. You talk to guys like Conor McGregor in that type of atmosphere. Precision always beats power, and that's what Tarik has. Look at that precision, right on the mark, Chris.
Both men exchanging top 40 hits here in the center of the ring, making that chest sing all night long. We're getting some woo chants here. The fans here at the Longboat Hall loving it.
Look, all we've seen is strike. We knew we were going to see striking from these two. We knew it was going to come. We don't know who's going to get the best of it, though, that's for sure.
Dux hanging onto the top rope. Tarik misses the drop kick. Dux sends him into the rope, follows in with a clothesline, sending Tarik to the outside.
Liking the new trunks from Dux. Loving the new trunks. Loving the trunks from Tyson Dux.
Tyson Dux now stalking his prey, signaling, moving the fans here out of the way. He's got something special planned. Tyson Dux charges, swings around the corner, misses though. Tarik ducks. Oh, but Dux nails him. Tyson Dux in control.
So referee counts out. These two are going to have to get back in the ring here if they want to get a W.
You're right, John. They're going to have to watch this count. Referee, though, now.
Agile move from the ref there. I'm impressed.
Making it to the outside. He's going to have to make sure both competitors and the crowd here at Superkick'd are okay. Both men just going toe-to-toe. An even matchup so far.
As we hear the instrumental in the background, ambitions of a rider, and I'll tell you, both of these men have huge ambitions, not only here at Superkick'd, but their whole career across the globe. Tyson Dux, 19 years in this game. Tarik, almost 10 to 15 years in this game. It's unbelievable. The amount of experience we have in this match. That's why it's a dream match. Stiff shots to the mat.
I gotta thank Superfan Raz for the little liquid refreshment that he just handed over to us here.
We needed that fuel. We needed that fuel, and look, it couldn't come at a better time. Thank you, Raz.
Tyson Dux. Tarik spent a lot of time on the outside. Now Tarik rolled back in the ring.
And I think that's by design, Chris. Wearing out Tarik. He knows if he wears him out. Oh my goodness!
Oh, what a kick!
Just as I said it, getting tired. No.
Rattling the dome of Dux.
You never know when those strikes are gonna come. Crank at you like Joey Bats, the man that looks like Jose Batista. Swinging for the fences with his feet.
Just when you think Tarik is down and out, he's right back in this. What a kick. I still can't get over that kick. Just watching the brain, the eyeballs, like he's Cookie Monster there, Tyson Dux.
And like many...
rattling in his head.
Oh my goodness, again. Like many fickle Toronto fans, right now they're saying up you Tarik. They might be saying the same thing to Joey Bats, but he doesn't give a damn.
Dux now. Setting up. Full Nelson suplex. Turned into a side headlock, I think, now by Tarik. Can Dux power out?
So evenly matched, Kris. You never know. When one man seems down and out, they're quickly right back at it.
A takedown there by Tarik. Quick like a cat. Oh, and an elbow to the back of the neck, sending Dux crashing hard to the floor. A great, evenly strength match here at Superkick'd. Now it's Tarik's turn to stalk Tyson Dux. Rolls him back into the ring. Tarik, it's like he's gonna take a bite out of Dux. Snaps him out of the corner, working on that neck. Just wrenching at the neck and the chin of Tyson Dux. Slamming him hard to the mat.
This match slow into a creeping halt, and I don't know who that favors because, like I said, it's so evenly matched.
If it gets into a wrestling match, John, it's a toss-up. That's what I gotta say.
I mean, it's in Tyson Dux' name, the wrestling machine, but that doesn't matter to Tarik, as you say. I mean, the man's got even skills.
John, sorry to interrupt you here, but we have a development here at Superkick'd. It looks like, I don't know, I don't have my glasses on, John, but it looks like Jake something is at ringside right here.
Jake something?
If you look, and Stratosphere is here as well.
Jake something? What the hell's he doing here? I mean, the Cure's not supposed to be here.
He just
signaled. What are you talking about?
Well, that's Jake something. I know the champ.
The man,
I know who he is.
You're telling me he drove from Michigan after he wasn't supposed to be at Superkick'd anymore? Jake something's here? Oh my God.
Jake something's here. He's at the bar right now.
I don't think he's here just to drink beer. You think he's here just to drink beer?
Well, everybody else is having a beer at ringside. If you're going to stand here and watch, might as well indulge.
Oh man, that's huge development right there, Kris. Look at Tarik though. He doesn't care about Jake something or anybody else. He wants the match. But
what a suplex! From out of nowhere, the power of Tyson Dux.
I'm in utter shock right now. The fact that Jake something is in the building.
I mean, the Cure is disbanded. They're completely gone.
But Jake's here.
But Jake's here with Stratosphere.
The greatest Superkick champion in history. And you hear the crowd, they're taking notice now.
The crowd's starting to take notice.
The man can't get enough.
Oh, what a chop in the corner. And it looks like Jake something, the former Superkick champion, just downing the cold one. Back to the match though, Dux. Oh, what a right hand. Going for the cover now. 1, 2. He didn't hook the leg. You're gonna have to
hook. That's rare. That's rare from Tyson Dux, a man that never misses on his technical prowess. He's as astute as they come inside of that square circle.
Tyson Dux winding up.
Oh! Right on the money, contact if you will. Call it a double.
Tyson Dux. Now Tarik with a cover. 1, 2. Just a 2 count. Tyson Dux hitting the ropes, coming off the ropes right into a drop kick. A drop kick that almost took his head off.
The Silver Slugger, Tarik, making his presence be known right on the chin of Tyson Dux. And he's not done.
Tarik's got him up. Dux slips out the backside, rolls him up. But no, Tarik rolls through.
Oh, look at the strength
got him up. Suplex.
Look at the strength from the man from New Brunswick.
Jake something in Stratosphere cheering on the outside. Chugging beers.
Tyson Dux has competed against everybody that this industry has to offer, and this is one of the toughest matches anybody's ever faced. So you gotta imagine what the hell he's feeling right now. You know where he is? Yeah, he does.
Very European uppercut. Sends Tarik reeling into the corner, but he reverses the Irish whip. Oh, and follows up with a very European uppercut. Sends Dux into the corner, charges again, misses. Dux rips him off the ropes. Oh, and a DDT by Dux.
Hand right on the Tyson DDT.
1, 2. Oh, hook in the leg, almost gets the 3 this time.
Like we said, he doesn't miss that time again, right?
No.
One time he misses hook in the leg, he learns from that mistake.
Jake something cheering on Superkick'd with Stratosphere on the outside. I don't know if Tyson Dux has seen this yet. I know most of the fans right now, they've taken notice, crowding around the former champion who's chugging beers, enjoying himself.
Well, if Jake's gonna have a brewski with the fans, and he's in a different, maybe he's in a different mindset right now. I mean, we haven't seen a Jake that's ever liked the fans, to be honest.
Yeah.
Right?
He's always been nothing, but right now he's something. He's always been something to me, though.
I might go cheers him after this, Kris.
Tarik into the corner, Dux charges, misses. Can't get distracted from this wonderful wrestling match we're witnessing.
It's unbelievable.
Oh, what a right hand. Tarik.
Look how quick Tarik is.
Oh, go to sleep, the GTS. And another maybe. Sets him up, hits a second.
2 for good measure.
Hooks the leg, 1, 2, that's it. What a
match.
Whoa, that was only 2, John.
What a match.
I thought we had a winner.
Our minds all over the place. The greatest super kick champion of all time, the Cure, the man that led the Cure, Jake something outside of this match, and then we got this amazing matchup between Tarik and Tyson Dux. I mean,
2 GTSs couldn't put Dux away.
Unbelievable.
Oh, we got, wait a second. Brent Banks.
Brent Money Banks.
Brent Banks
Knocked
distracting
Tarik.
Leaps.
Oh my goodness, that's all you needed to do.
1, no. Tarik kicking out. Dux. He's got him up again.
Oh! Wrestling machine!
Dux hooks the leg. 1, 2, 3, that's it.
Look at that.
Tyson Dux with white noise in the corner.
And Banks getting the last laugh.
Tyson Dux taking advantage of the distraction from Bent Money Banks. And now he realizes Jake something's on the outside. Tarik. Slow to get to his feet. I don't think he knows what's hit him.
Never trust a man wearing a mouth guard, as you say?
No, John, you never mess. Never mess with a man wearing a mouth guard. Tyson Dux picking up an impressive victory here at Superkick'd. Tarik, obviously, the feud between Tarik and Brent Money Banks is long, far from over.
Oh my goodness, you want to equate a rivalry to pro sports? Look at the Yankees and Red Sox, 100 years in the making. Michigan, Ohio State, 100 years in the making. Tarik and Brent Money Banks, their kids will be fighting for 100 years in the making.
Jake something, we might even have a new rivalry brewing here between Jake something and Tyson Dux.
I'm still shocked. I mean, if Jake something paid for a ticket, I guess he's allowed to be here. He's not allowed to wrestle, we know that. He paid for a ticket,
John.
apparently. That's what I'm hearing from these fans. The crowd chanting Jake something. I mean, I'm in utter shock. But he paid for a ticket, he's allowed to be here. Traveled all the way from Michigan to be here, man. He loves Superkick'd.
This ain't Gauntlet Match. It's scheduled for as many tag calls as it takes till we have a winner. Introducing first, from Russia, Ontario, Seleziya.
Do we ever have brave women
the rubber match. Seleziya Sparks, Mark Wheeler, a feud that has stretched out all summer here in Toronto. Started off at the King of the Sixth, continued at Summer 17, and is going to culminate tonight at Toronto Likes It Nasty.
Oh my God. 1 versus 4.
Seleziya Sparks 0-2 against Mark Wheeler. She's had her troubles with Young Stax.
Yeah, all these guys have been on the outside. I mean, there's Ed Hutchinson, the anarchic man, the man that lives by anarchy, by fucking up the revolution and the government. He stands for his own pride with Young Stax.
Brawler, anarchy in the UK, anarchy at the underground. Seleziya Sparks, she doesn't look impressed.
He says, F the establishment, it's all about Young Stax. We do things our way. And something that Mark Wheeler's gotten into the head of these guys. I mean, let me tell you.
The Brawler, a power lifter, as you can tell. Another built like a brick shithouse.
Yep.
This man, quad for quad with Seleziya Sparks at the moment. Look at the beef in the ring.
All right.
Look at the power locking up.
It's a lot of power. You follow both these guys on social media, Kris. You see how much they can squat. You see how much they train. Look at their quads. All their power in the lower half. It's unbelievable.
Seleziya Sparks works her thighs by squatting guys. It'll be impressive to see if she can get the Brawler up.
Look at the lats on Brawler. The man's never looked better. He probably had about 11-12% body fat right now. He looks unbelievable.
Look at the power right now. Side headlock must be like a vice on the head of Seleziya Sparks.
And her only vice, let me tell you, is training. She lives by that. She dies by that.
Unstoppable force meets the immovable object right now in the center of the ring. Seleziya Sparks getting right up in the face of the Brawler.
Not scared of a damn thing. It's Seleziya Sparks. Oh, and Ed Hutchinson. You feel brave, do ya?
Look at this. Right now, taunting the Brawler. Seleziya, the Brawler capitalizing. Seleziya turned her back. Oh, now she beats the Brawler with a clothesline. Two can play at that game.
Oh, no, come on. Ed, I know you, but you're better than this. You're better than this, Ed.
Both competitors exchanging forearms in the center of the ring. Power versus power.
You're better than this, Hutchinson. You don't need to go to these lengths.
If he wants to win this match, he's going to have to.
I think he's got to just stop now. Look at the rest of your career. It's the black eye on your career, Hutchinson. Fighting a lady like Seleziya Sparks, it's not needed.
Oh, Seleziya Sparks twerking the Brawler.
Oh, man. A lot of people envious in this arena.
Charges. Oh, and a drop toe hold sends Seleziya Sparks into the ropes. Brawler with a suplex, dropping Seleziya Sparks on her head, going for the cover, hooks the leg, 1, 2, almost a 3.
And you hear the music in the background while the title is Fight Music. And I tell you, we got a fight on our hands. We got to fight.
John, a gauntlet match here for Seleziya Sparks. She's taking on all members of Young Stax. She's going to have to conserve some of her strength if she plans on making it through.
I tell you, the women here at Superkick'd, I don't care women or men, I tell you they're the toughest thing we got going today. You think about Jody Threat's debut, you think about Seleziya Sparks, 1 versus 4, are you crazy, Seleziya?
The Brawler with a leaping forearm in the corner. Sleaziest Sparks, this could be a short night for her. Brawler's setting her up, and he's got her up. Bulldog styles, holding her up there, making her think. All the blood rushing to the head.
Sleaziya's no little woman.
Oh, and drops her.
She is a strong woman.
Hooks the leg, 1, 2. Just a 2 count though.
Hutchinson, a guy that would mess up most men in this industry. He's a powerhouse. Look what it's taken. Look what it's taken to get a W here to try and knock out Seleziya.
The Brawler, obviously first in line to soften up Seleziya Sparks.
Well, and it could be the last of the line, let's be honest, Kris. I mean, Seleziya to go 4 against 1 is, this match, it could be done right now, right?
Looks like we're setting up for a superplex. Seleziya Sparks blocking it though.
Like I said,
a headbutt.
like I said, he didn't need to be a part of this. He doesn't need to be with Young Stax. He was good on his own. So he's decided something Wheeler has said, he's gotten to his head.
The brawler holding on just for a split second there. Charges. Seleziya Sparks is fighting him off. The referee now trying to get into it. Seleziya though sneaks underneath. Oh! Seleziya! Seleziya! Oh! With the Ocean cycle suplex into a bridge. She picks up the win.
Oh my God. How did she do it? One of Young Stax out of the way. I mean, it could actually be done. I didn't think it was possible, but I mean, the girl she knocked out one of them at least. Kris, you don't seem shocked.
Not at all, John. I knew Seleziya had it in her. She's come oh so close to beating Mark Wheeler. And now, who's she got next? Solo. John, I'm not shocked. I think this is coming down to Seleziya and Mark Wheeler. Obviously, I could be wrong.
The man that put the scar in the burrow, Solo. He ain't playing around.
Solo is a tough competitor.
Seleziya quit while you're ahead. That was huge. We'll remember that forever. Beating a competitor like Ed Hutchinson. Get out of there, girl.
Oh my God, not taking anything away from Solo, but I think this is setting up for Sleaziest Sparks and Mark Wheeler.
Oh no!
Here we go.
What?
The numbers game.
Are you crazy? The numbers game, and I mean, why is she even in there? This is crazy. Young Stax is one of the best groups in Superkick'd history.
The brawler is being sent to the back, momentarily stifling Seleziya Sparks, and now opening the door for Solo, who's stomping a mud hole.
And we must mention this is agreed upon. Contract signed. This is allowed to happen here at Superkick'd. Seleziya Sparks wanted this. She asked for it, to be honest. She wanted this match.
Suplex from Solo. Hooks the leg, goes for the cover. 1, 2, 3, go. That was a close one, John.
See Hutchinson just getting back to his feet on the outside.
Hutchinson's the brawler still outside, still at ringside. Seleziya Sparks was always going to have to contend with every member of Young Stax.
The fans at the Great Hall, they're always going to be behind Seleziya Sparks when it comes to her versus Young Stax.
Solo
no surprise.
Charges.
Oh,
Seleziya's got him hooked. Is Solo going to tap?
He could. That was her chance right there, Kris.
That's it.
That was her chance.
Solo charges, runs into his shoulder.
This girl, I tell you, for her to still be standing and going in this match, I mean, to beat Ed Hutchinson was enough. She can get out while
It's not enough,
she's
John.
ahead. Seriously.
John, it's not enough. She's got to go through the Young Stax.
You're
It's
saying
not
like
enough.
It's easy. These are tough matches.
1, 2, 3, that's it.
No way! Oh my gosh, no way!
Seleziya Sparks has picked up 2 amazing victories.
There is no quit in this girl. No quit. No quit. Solo's fuming. Look at him. He's pissed off.
John, I hate to say I told you so.
I mean, how do you understand? You
I
crazy?
told you so, John.
You're one crazy man like her. What the fuck?
Violet Waters getting involved. Where does she come from? Sleaziest Sparks.
This is ridiculous.
Sleaziest
How do you
Sparks.
Violet Waters?
Planting Violet Waters in the middle of the ring.
Look at her. Unbends.
Taunting Mark Wheeler. Hey, you know what? Add Violet Waters to the list.
No, Wheeler. Look out for Wheeler's getting in there. Oh, no. Wheeler, you disgusting bastard. What the hell, Wheeler?
Mark Wheeler picked his spot. He waited till the last moment to come into the ring, and now he's taking advantage of a worn-out Sleaziest Sparks.
With every stop, that man oozes pride. Out of his pores comes pride.
Wheeler, oh no, Sleaziest Sparks blocks the suplex attempt.
Am I crazy to give the strength advantage
Now
to Seleziya right
Wheeler's got her up.
Am I
Got a
crazy?
suplex.
The strength advantage being equal here?
Young Stax still at ringside.
Referee Jimmy V right on the count, number 2. That's a 2 count from Jimmy V.
Mark Wheeler in full control here. We've got Stratosphere on the outside. We've got Young Stax on the outside. Wheeler hits the ropes, misses with a clothesline. Back body drop by Sleaziest Sparks.
Why not? Why not her? When it comes to this point, why not? I was as big of a doubter as anybody here, but what the hell, she's here now. Go for it all, Seleziya.
You gotta have faith, John.
You're damn right.
Mark Wheeler as fresh as a daisy and struggling to get to his feet. He should be fresh, John.
When you think about the most hated,
Oh, runs into a clothesline. A second one. And misses. A boot. And another kick by Sleaziya. And a third clothesline.
when you think about the most hated
got him
people,
Oh, drops of white noise.
that's it. That's it.
2. Just
What?
a 2.
What? Come on, that was 3.
Just a 2. Now we got the brawler up. Sleaziest Sparks. Turn.
Yes.
Oh. Mark Wheeler.
How quick is
strikes the
Seleziya?
brawler. Sleaziya's got him up. Another. She's got him up.
Yes. That's it. Upset the win. Referee, no.
Referee pulled out.
Hutchinson pulled out. The referee, you gotta be kidding me. Chris, when you think about the most hated people ever at Superkick'd, it goes to Kira Shake something, and then it goes Mark Wheeler and Young Stax. You gotta agree there.
Complete anarchy right now. Sleaziest Sparks had the Ocean Cycle suplex. She had the match won, but Mark Wheeler counters.
Ridiculous, man.
Takes advantage.
Ridiculous, man.
John. The sensational Mark Wheeler pulls out the victory here. Seleziya Sparks ran the gauntlet and then ran into the numbers game. And as we've seen time and time again, the numbers game comes into play. And if you're on the other side of it, it's not going to work out in your favor. I thought Seleziya Sparks had the match won. She hit the shining, spinning ocean suplex. And then the brawler grabbing the referee, breaking up the count.
The fact that Seleziya even got to the final, the leader of Young Stax goes 1v1 after knocking out 3 members of Young Stax. Unbelievable, I'm shocked, but I feel for the girl, honestly. It's grueling, man, it's grueling to go that far, seriously.
Hell of an effort from Sleaziest Sparks. The crowd in full support of arguably the greatest female wrestler in Superkick'd. She's there. Or maybe in professional wrestling. I said it, John.
Look out for the talent here at Superkick'd. Look out for Jody, look out for Sleaziest Sparks. These girls are taking over. They're taking over.
It's Mark Wheeler 3, Sleaziest Sparks.
Superkick'd champion, weighing in at 205 pounds of the absolute champion of the Indies, the out-painted Brent.
Well, it all comes down to this. Master versus apprentice in a battle of vodka versus marijuana.
Pick your vice, right?
Pick your vice. It's Kris Chambers versus Anton Alexiev for the third time here at Superkick'd, and it's for the championship. It's for all the marbles.
Anton Alexiev, let me tell you, he's got huge wins. Huge wins in this industry against Jake Something and Kris Chambers, arguably the two best Superkick'd competitors of all time. Take your pick.
We haven't. Oh, code breaker. Oh, into a super kick. Kris Chambers. You gotta wonder what's going through the mind here of Kris Chambers. He just noticed Jake Something is on the outside of the ring. Obviously, last month, defeating Jake Something in an epic title match.
Two of his biggest rivals, you gotta think about right now.
Hold up, two.
One inside the ring in Anton and one outside the ring in Jake Something.
Oh, he blocked that one. Sharpshooter coming up. Down and over. It's gonna be a quick one.
Tap, Anton! Tap!
Will Anton make it to the ropes? Chambers drags it back to the center of the ring. This could be it.
Yeah.
Will Chambers retain the Superkick'd championship? Will Anton tap?
Don't know too many people that don't tap to that.
Herb Kushman.
That gotta be it,
seems to
Kris.
think that Anton is gonna tap. He did.
That's it.
That's it.
That's it.
That's it.
Kris Chambers, baby. Yes.
John, that's gotta be a record, John.
Yeah, baby. You see that, Kris? That's how you get the job done.
John, in record time, this has got to be a record. Kris Chambers defending the Superkick'd championship and defeating Anton Alexiev. Now, granted, John, we haven't seen Anton in a couple months. Defeating Jake Something, handing Jake Something his first loss. Jake Something hanging Anton Alexiev via a steel chain.
Yeah, you're right. I mean, who knows what that's done to Anton? He might not even be fit to compete.
Was he ready to come back?
Yeah, I mean, you're right. You're absolutely right. And we know he's not going to say no to a match for the Superkick'd championship. But Kris Chambers is that good, right?
I'm in
He's
shock
that
right
good.
now.
Look at him help up Anton. The respect there. The friendship between these two. There's been a mutual respect between these guys, even through all the wars, all the scars, all the battles, the blood, the tears. There's respect. That's what this is about. Respect.
Kris Chambers. Anton Alexiev in the center of the ring. Shaking hands.
Respect, Anton.
Anton making his way to the back.
Anton!
Anton's got the bottle speared up.
No, Anton! No!
It's bottle service. No. Kris Chambers blocks it. Anton Anton was gonna treat Kris Chambers to some bottle service.
What the fuck are you doing, Anton?
We got Young Stax
here. Why? Why?
Complete chaos here at Superkick'd.
Why, Anton?
Anton now fighting off Young Stax.
What?
Anton wants to do it himself.
Why would he get a bottle? No.
Pouring the vodka.
What the fuck, Anton?
Kris Chambers might have won the battle, but the war is far from over. Here's Seleziya Sparks.
What the fuck, Anton?
Oh, Seleziya Sparks treated to some bottle service.
What has gotten into Anton Alexiev?
Here's Jake Something. Jake Something's up on the ring apron, the former Superkick'd champion. Anton Alexiev takes off.
Jake Something is defending. What the hell got into you?
Stratosphere is in the ring.
Anton, what the hell got into you?
Young Stax taking it. They got Kris Chambers hooked. Jake Something. Oh, he attacks Mark Wheeler. He floored Mark Wheeler. And now Stratosphere and Jake Something decimating Young Stax.
Stratosphere and Jake, who would have thought would be here to save Kris Chambers?
Anton's back. He's got a smaller bottle of vodka. Levels Jake Something. No.
Yes.
No. Jake Something. Something bomb.
Yes.
Jake Something took a bottle to the head.
What the hell are we seeing, Chris?
Violet Waters slapping Jake Something. He's got Violet Waters by the hair. Violet Waters, Something bomb. Stratosphere has no idea what to do. He is in shock. Superkick'd is in shock. Jake Something has returned and he's helped Kris Chambers. Here comes Lotus. Lotus is in the ring.
Oh my goodness gracious. Superkick'd is turned upside down. This place will never be the same again. Never ever again.
Kris Chambers, Jake Something, Stratosphere taking on Lotus and Young Stax. Now we got Dope Boys.
Dope Boys. Kris Chambers and Jake Something are fighting along the same side. What the hell are we seeing right now?
It's complete chaos here at Superkick'd. Everybody's in the ring. It's practically a battle royal. Phil Atlas, San Andreas, Roach, Lupe. The crowd is going bonkers. The roof is going to blow off the Longboat Hall.
What the hell have we seen from Anton Alexiev today? A man that was honorable would never join Young Stax. Losing a match here with the Superkick'd title, all the friendship, you were trained by the man Kris Chambers, and now you turn your back on that friendship. That bond is broken forever.
We've got absolute chaos in the ring. There goes Palmer Cruz. He gets deposited to the outside.
I'm disgusted with Anton. I'm disgusted with Young Stax. What's it about this man now with these hot girls everywhere? I mean, he thinks he's main event status now. Done something to him, Chris. Mark Wheeler has a way with words. A way with them.
I have no idea what we are seeing right now except for pure chaos. But it looks like we've got Kris Chambers, Jake Something, Roach. We basically have Kush and San Andreas. Jake Something and Stratosphere. What's going to happen now, John?
Their respect.
John, what's going to happen now? Former enemies, bitter rivals, toe-to-toe in the center of the ring. Jake Something could have struck Kris Chambers, but he chose to strike Mark Wheeler. Jake Something, the belt. He wants the belt.
He wants to Jake Something.
The belt.
Who would have thought we would have seen this today?
This man, the
Chambers
belt.
and Something on the same page. It's ridiculous. This place is turned upside down. Jake Something traveling across the border.
Chambers has
coming
got
to
the belt.
Toronto as a fan to witness all of this and then saving Chambers when he was down and out. This is unbelievable. Jake Something.
Something with the belt. What's he going to do?
Everybody knows his name now.
John, what's he going to do with the belt? Is he going to level Kris Chambers with the belt? Or is he going to present it to him? He presents it to Kris Chambers.
Respect! Respect!
I think, John, we have...
And look at Phil Atlas doesn't seem too amused by this.
Phil Atlas doesn't know what to think.
He doesn't know what. You're right. He's grown up hating Jake something.
Well,
a guy like that, it's hard to do. You're grown up. You taught one thing.
John, I don't know if you can trust him. I mean, can you trust him? It looks like
he saved Kris Chambers tonight. Kris Chambers could have ended his career tonight by the fact that Young Stax, Mark Wheeler, all these guys could have killed him. Jake something saved him for some reason. Stratos saved him for some reason. I mean, there's a lot of confusion here. Phil Atlas, look at the look on his face.
Phil Atlas doesn't know what to. He doesn't know what to think. But we have seen, John, history made here at Superkick. Not only has Kris Chambers defeated Anton Alexiev, retaining his Superkick championship in what's got to be record time, but we've seen the unthinkable Jake something and Kris Chambers
on the same side. I mean, you wonder, you said Anton may not have been fit to wrestle. You think about his outside exploits, outside of the ring, outside the industry, hanging out with a lot of tens out of 10s for girls, models. His mind might be elsewhere, and we know it's been flipped upside down. But this place has been flipped upside down. Superkick will never be the same again.
Kush reigning supreme here at Superkick. The Longboat Hall in complete disbelief. What will come of Jake something and seemingly being on the same page as Kris Chambers? Gone from enemies, mortal enemies, a month ago in an epic encounter at Summer 17, and now seemingly on the same page with the Cure dismantled. I don't know what to think. All I know is Kris Chambers is still the Superkick champion, retaining the title against Anton Alexiev. And Jake something is still here. An amazing night here at Superkick. Gotta show some respect to the man. Love him or hate him, he's still the Superkick champion. Roach feeling it. Phil Atlas enjoying himself.